everyone, welcome back. It's Jec Ballou working on rider fitness exercises. We're going to look at exercise 36 in this video. There's 3 variations of exercise 36, which I call leg flippers. What this exercise does is help you really get grounded and rooted in your seat, not like dead weight, but just really plugged in and connected to your horse's movement. It's also a good way to work on independence of your legs from what the rest of your body is doing and vice versa. I start with my feet out of the stirrups is the first variation. And then you think of your legs being like little flippers that you're going to peel away from the horse's side, and you're lifting from your hip joint. So what it should look like is this. So you're creating a gap between your whole leg and the horse. So you're lifting from your hip. What you're not doing is just kicking your lower legs out, right? So you're trying to peel your whole thigh. Totally common when riders start working on this to get a cramp right in the middle of this hip joint. They'll be like, oh, it's totally normal if you're not used to mobilizing your hips as such, okay? That's variation 1. Variation 2 is you're gonna alternate your legs. Now this is a really useful one because here's what, I'll show you what commonly goes wrong after I demonstrate it. You're gonna start by opening just the left leg and then close it, and then just the right leg and then close it, and the left leg, and you're gonna go back and forth. So what commonly happens is when, let's say I go to open my right leg, which is a little tighter, you can see this morning, riders will sometimes like try to make it happen like this. See what I'm doing with my upper body? You wanna keep your zipper of your shirt or your buttons lined up with your horse's neck. So you don't change that line of your upper body when you find that independence of your leg. So that's one thing that goes wrong is riders tend to wobble like weebles up here. The other thing that happens is when I'm lifting this leg off the horse, I lose the position of this one. Hi. So for instance, this is what'll happen. Riders go like this, like they try to counterbalance themselves with this opposite leg. And we don't want that to happen. We're working on isolating and controlling just one leg at a time. The last variation is you're gonna put your feet back in your stirrups. And I know this seems like it should be easy, but what often happens when we take our stirrups back is we start pushing down into them, which is not what you wanna do. You wanna pretend like you don't even feel your stirrups there and continue the same flipper motion. Sometimes too, when you put your feet in the stirrups, a tendency is for the stirrups to start pulling your legs forward when you open your leg out to the side. You wanna make sure that through this whole motion of flippering, as I call it, that your heel stays right under your hip, no matter if it's out or your legs are closed. You still have your hip heel alignment. So that's exercise 36. Thanks for tuning in.